Hey guys, sorry for the no intro. I just didn't like the way that the footage came out, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm prepping my skin, I'm priming it. I will list all of the products that I did use down in the description box. If you want to find out, you can go ahead and click the bottom bar. I did use the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation, but I hated it, so I returned it. I just didn't like the way that it sat on my skin. It was just very matte. The finish of it was very matte, and I'm very dry, and I didn't like how matte it made my skin. So I did return it, but I do love the concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer with my RCMA No Color Powder. So I'm just setting everywhere that I put concealer with my damp beauty blender, and then I'm going to go ahead and sweep off the excess product, and then also set the rest of my face with the same RCMA No Color Powder. And then for bronzer, I really honestly just realized this now. I found it a while ago, but this is the Smashbox Suntan Matte Bronzer, and it's, I believe, discontinued, which sucks because this is one of my favorite high-end bronzers. But I love it, and I'm really, really sorry if you guys have it. It's great, but I'm sorry. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. For blush, I'm using Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Exposed, and then we're going to go ahead and jump to the eyes. For the eyes, I already have them primed with my MAC 24-Hour Extended Eye Base, and for the eyes, we are going in with the brand new Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I'm taking these two shades right here. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I will leave them down below in the description box. And I'm just throwing that in my crease and on my outer corner area with my Morphe M505 brush. And I'm just building up that color in the crease area and in the outer crease until I get it as dark as I want to. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the shade Dirty Mauve and a Violet Gray. And we're going to go ahead and smoke that in that outer corner and also put it in the crease as well. You can really take your time with this. These are really pretty purple and plum shades. And I really, really like how they sit on top of the two shades that we use in the crease. They look really, really pretty. So just go ahead and keep on adding the color until you get it as dark and as pigmented as you want it. I'm sorry if my lighting seems a little bit off in this video. I had one of my lights too close to me, so that could be it. Next, I'm grabbing the shade Eggplant from the same Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, and I'm going to stick that in my outer corner for a little bit more definition. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Tully. I don't really know how to say it. I'm going to wet my brush with MAC Fix Plus, and we're going to put that on the inner half of the eye. And then we're going to make sure that the inner corner color and the outer corner color are blended nicely together. And then I'm grabbing this NYX matte liquid liner and just doing a thin line on the top so it gives us a nice base and a little thicker base for the lashes. I'm coating my lashes with a little bit of, I don't even know what mascara this is. Oh, this is the Maybelline Colossal mascara. And then I'm applying Vegas Nay Grand Glamour and Eyelure lashes. Next, I'm grabbing the same Eggplant shade we just used in the outer corner. We're going to press this up against our lower lash line. I'm only taking this about 2/3 the way in. I'm really not taking it all the way to the inner corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab a pencil brush and grab a little bit of Eggplant and blend out the color. And then I'm also going to grab a little bit of Dirty Mauve and Violet Gray to really smoke out that lower lash line as well. For an inner corner highlight, I'm grabbing the shade Snow from the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette and hitting my inner corner with that. I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes, and then we're going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the face. I'm grabbing the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in the shade 01, which is so beautiful. I forgot how beautiful it is. And I'm pretty much just highlighting my cheekbones, my chin, my cupid's bow, above my brows, pretty much everywhere where I usually highlight. Then I thought that the highlighter was just a little bit too pink for my liking, so I grabbed the Anastasia That Glow Kit and took the shade Sunburst, just a little bit of it, and threw that right over top of the Makeup Forever highlight that we did put down. And then for the lips, I'm grabbing the Kylie Cosmetics Lip Kit in the shade Posie K. I didn't realize how much of like a different color this was. For some reason, I thought it was more berry undertone in my head, but when I put it on, it was more like a pinky mauve undertone to it. But I did apply the lip liner and I did apply the liquid lipstick, but I didn't really like the color, so I went over top of it with the Colourpop Satin lipstick in the shade Little-Stitous. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the choked neck part. If you have a choker, you can go ahead and totally put it on and trace it, but I just went in freehand because I don't really wear chokers often. I do own one, but I don't wear them. So after I traced out where I want my choker to be, I kind of traced out where I want to make it black, so it's like an illusion that my neck looks skinnier because it's being squeezed. So then I kind of jump around a lot in this part. I'm going in with the shade Eggplant again from the Lorac palette, and I just started bruising my neck. I made the darkest closer to the choker because that's where we're being choked, so we want that to be the darkest part. And then I just kind of go, oh, I went a little overboard in that part, but I just went over it a little bit with some of the, with a different brush with some product on it, and then I went in and just kept on shading with Eggplant. I went in with Violet Gray, Dirty Mauve. I even grabbed a little bit of Dark Navy as well from the Lorac palette. This part is pretty much just a lot of shading, making sure that you're shading the right parts and all that. I kept like making believe that I was choking to see like what veins and what bones would pop out of my neck that I wanted to, you know, shadow a little bit more next to, because I wanted it to look like it was still popping out even if I wasn't like, you know, making myself look like I was choking. And yeah. So I'm grabbing Eggplant on this angled brush, and I'm pretty much just tracing where I am putting my choker, my make-believe choker, and I'm making this red because when it's squeezing something, the edges around what's being squeezed usually are the darkest and most like red and irritated parts, so that's why I decided to do this. And then once I'm done outlining it all, I shade it up so it doesn't look like a stark, harsh line. And then I go in with my Mayron face palette. I told you guys I'm jumping around, but I was just kind of getting a little bit confused, to be honest, because I didn't really know where I needed it to like bulge out or anything like that. So I took the black, and it's water activated, so don't worry, it will come off with water. And I just kind of just started painting like the sides of my neck black because my neck is being squeezed, and I wanted the illusion to make it look like I was being squeezed. And with that being said, I felt like my neck needed to be a little bit smaller. I am still wearing a shirt, I'm positive. I'm positive, but it was just so much easier to move my sleeves out of the way and just have my neck and my shoulders bare. I do mess up quite a lot in this part of the video, but I am keeping it in because I want you guys to see that I had an image in my head, but when I actually, you know, put it to the test and started working with the materials and actually on my neck, it didn't look right. I felt like it didn't need to be curved in. I felt like it needed to be curved outward, as if my skin was like folding on top of like the choker part. And once I did that, I felt like it looked a little bit more realistic. Once I did all that and I got the curvature down pat, I went over my choker because I did take a makeup wipe and pretty much take all of it off. But I mean, it happens, and thank God it's makeup because it'll come right off if you make a mistake, so don't be discouraged. And then I'm going back in with all those shades from the Lorac palette again, the dark navy shade, the eggplant, the purpley colors, and I'm pretty much just blending. I'm making sure the edges around the choker and the corners of it are really dark, and as you can see there, I did pretend that I was choking so I could see more of the shadow and what kind of and where I wanted to place the shadow. But to give myself a better guideline, I went in with white and yellow face paint from the Mayron palette. I just had a brain fart, and just put that as a base for my choker. And then I'm going in with this Eye Candy Cosmetics glitter in the shade Candy Coin, and I made it a gold glittery choker because I mean, who doesn't love glitter? And then I'm going back in with the eggplant and a little bit of dark navy from the Lorac palette mixed together. And I'm going over the choker again because I needed it to be a little bit more three-dimensional. After I put the glitter on, I thought it was looking a little bit flat. So once I did that, I kind of just blended out the edges a little bit more. And I even brought it up to my face to see like that the bruising was going all the way up and I was turning blue, you know. And I said, here, for shits and giggles, I even added some blue on my lips. And once I did that, this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought this was really fun because chokers are in now and I haven't seen this. I feel like this is really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!